Hello friends, here there is a good news for the job aspirants, particularly for the banking sector. SBI, State Bank of India, has released a notification of junior associates. Junior associates, in the terms, it is nothing but a clerical cadre. These are the posts for clerical cadre, and the online registration. The registration is only online, and no other mode of registration is given. The starting date will be 27th April of 2021. Online registration and also the application and payment of fee is going to start from April 27th, and the last day will be May 17th of 2021. May 17th is the last date, and here there are some. This is a very big notification, but we will be trying to go through some important points which are given in the notification, and clearly it is given. The main preliminary exam, there are two levels of exam that you are going to attempt if you want to get a job in this in State Bank of India. First one is the preliminary examination, and which is going to be tentatively conducted. That means the date may change afterwards if any modifications are there. It is going to be conducted in June 2021, and the main exam, second exam, is the mains exam, which is tentatively, that means approximately, it can be conducted on July 31st. This date is clearly given, July 31st 7 2021. That means on July 31st it is going to be conducted. But for the preliminary exam, the date is not clearly mentioned. They are telling that it is going to tentatively be conducted on June 2021, in the month of June 2021, right? So there are some website address where you can go and pay the fee and register online for the exam. First one is bank.sbi/careers. This is one site that you can visit, or SBI the official SBI website, www.sbi.co.in/careers, and these are the two websites that you can go through and fill the application form and pay the fee. Now coming to vacancies, there are some circles and state and union territories, the languages that the candidates are supposed to speak, and the vacancies are also, there are two types of vacancies: regular vacancies and backlog vacancies, and they are category wise. That means caste based and community based. They are divided: scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, other backward castes, EWS you know very well. कुछ लोग इसे EBC भी बोलते हैं. EWS, economically weaker section, and general category. The total is given here. PWD, that means persons with disabilities. XS, that means ex-servicemen. So these person with disabilities are further divided into so many categories: visually impaired, hearing impaired, XS, general ex-servicemen, disabled ex-servicemen. So backlog vacancies are also divided in the same way. There are some circles: Ahmedabad, Bangalore, based on the languages they speak, based on the local community. The grand total is given, just like for scheduled caste it is 722, and the grand total figure is given here, 4,915. And the same way the numbers are given for backlog vacancies also. You can go through it, right? Now there is a special recruitment drive also. For special recruitment drive in the areas of Chandigarh, northeast areas. Chandigarh in the sense Kashmir Valley, Leh and Kargil Valley. Northeastern, that means it is Tawang, Tura, Mokokchung. So these people are also included in this special drive. Regular vacancies are also there, as well as backlog. The same category, community based and persons with disabilities and ex-servicemen, they are also included. And now coming to the next point, the most important point here is reservations. As far as the reservations are concerned, 4.5% of the total vacancies, 4.5% of the total vacancies are reserved for the disabled ex-servicemen and dependents of the servicemen killed in action clubbed together. That means from total, on an aggregate model, 4.5% is given to these people who are disabled in ex-servicemen or dependents, the wives, children, etc. Now coming to the next point is eligibility criteria. The age limit. So as on 1st April, this is 1st April 2021, the age limit not below 20 years. They should be above 20 years and not above. That means 20 to complete 20 years should be completed, and they should not go beyond 28 years when you see on April 1st. So candidates must have been born not earlier than 2nd April 1993 and not later than, that means 2001, after 2001 they should not be born, both dates inclusive. The relaxation for there are some reservation categories for which the upper age limit relaxation is given for the upper age limit. For SC and ST candidates there is 5 years, for OBC there is 3 years, for persons with disabilities, general and EWs, it is 10 years, for SC ST it is 15 years, for OBC persons with disabilities in OBC category it is 13 years. For ex-servicemen, disabled ex-servicemen, as you know, actual period of service rendered in the defense services plus 3 years, 8 years. So all the norms are very genuinely followed here. Now coming to the next important point, essential academic qualifications. What is the qualification? As on 16th August 2021, we will discuss about this. What should be your academic qualifications by the date of August 16th, that is 2021. So what should be there, that we'll see now. Here he is telling that graduation in any discipline from a recognized university or any equivalent qualification recognized as such by central government candidates, candidates having integrated dual degree certificate should ensure that the date of passing of IDD is on before 16th August 2021. This is for IDD candidates. Okay, so these are the academic qualifications. That means in general, if you speak, graduation in any discipline will be the basic eligibility to write this test. So matriculate ex-servicemen are also eligible. Reservations for persons with disability is also given here. So based on the reservation category, they can choose which, if there are any PWD candidates, so they can decide to which category they belong to and apply for the particular post. Now coming to the next important point, the selection procedure. The selection process will consist of online test, preliminary and main exam of the specified opted local language and the test of specified opted local language. Phase 1 will be prelims. There will be English language. Questions are 30, maximum marks are 30 and duration is 20 minutes. Next one is numerical ability. 35 questions, 35 marks and 20 minutes. Reasoning, that means English arithmetic reasoning, like that you can take it. So number of questions are 35, maximum marks are 35 and duration is also 20 minutes. That means there is an individual cutoff. The main thing that you have to go for is there is an individual cutoff. There is an individual cutoff for every section. So total number of questions are 100 and marks are also 100. The time given is 1 hour. Okay. Now coming to the next, each test will have a separate timing as mentioned above, and 1/4 of mark assigned for every question will be deducted for each wrong answer. There is a negative marking. Please be careful about it. There is a negative marking of 1/4. Okay. And adequate number of candidates in each category are decided by the rank, approximately 10 times the number of vacancies, because that means 1:10 is the ratio. For one post there are more than 10 people who are competing, so usse zyada bhi ho sakta hai, right? Phase 2 is the mains exam. Structure of online main exam, that is also going to be conducted in the online mode only. So name of the test is general financial awareness. That will be, questions are 50, maximum marks are 50, duration is 35. General English, questions are 40, maximum marks are 40 and duration is 35 minutes. Quantitative aptitude, it is 50, marks are also 50 questions, 50 marks and 45 minutes. Reasoning ability and computer aptitude. Computer aptitude you don't need to worry about, there is no hi-fi questions will be given. Basic computer knowledge, computer terminology regarding the keyboard options and basic Word, Microsoft Office, those kind of questions will be asked to you. Fair enough knowledge is sufficient. Number of questions are 50, maximum marks are 60 and the duration is 45 minutes. The total is, number of questions are 190, maximum marks are 200 and duration is 2 hours 40 minutes. 2 hours 40 minutes. Now coming to the, if you see here clearly there are so many pay scale, which is a very important thing for the candidates. Pay scale 17,900. The starting basic pay will be 19,900. These are the pays for different categories, but actually that you get in hand is it will be more than that, because there will be HRAS, there will be DA, so many things will be there. Usse ज़्यादा ही होगा definitely. So the basic will be, this is the basic pay. On the basic pay, DA will be given to you, HRA will be given to you. So here clearly in the notification it is given that 17,900, this 19,900 is nothing but 17,900 plus 2 advance increments admissible to graduates. If you are a graduate, so that means 20,000, approximately 20 to 25,000. And he is telling that the total starting emoluments of a clerical cadre employee payable at metro like Mumbai will be around 29,000. That means approximately it will be 30,000. That's a very good pay, right, for a clerical cadre. Of course, SBI is a brand. That's why people are more crazy about writing the SBI exams. Now, this is the pay scale. So it is minimum, it is 20,000. He is saying that the starting will be minimum 20,000 to 25,000, and the highest he has given here 47,920. It can go up to almost 50,000. So that is clearly given. So it depends upon the cadre and the area that you work for, the work that you work at after being selected. So there are some call letters for examination. So how for prelims, how they will be calling you, for mains exam, how they will be calling you. At the time of the mains exam, what are the documents you have to show, and what are the list of centers, preliminary exams tentatively, which is going to be conducted in June 2021, right? And biometric verification and all those things clearly given here. So application fee, coming to the important section which is given here, application fee and the intimation charge. For SC, ST, PW, person with disabilities, ex-servicemen, the fee is nil, 0. For general, OBC and economically weaker section, it will be 750 rupees. For SC, scheduled caste, scheduled tribes, PWD, XS, DXS, it is 0. And for the remaining categories like general category, EWS category and OBC, it will be 750 rupees. So how to apply it is, this is also very important things. As you said, you can go to this particular websites, bank.sbi/careers or www.sbi.co.in/careers, and there you can fill up the application form. So guidelines for application form, this is the very important thing. First, candidate should scan their photograph, signature, left hand thumb impression on the handwritten declaration as detailed under guidelines for scanning the photograph in Annexure 2. So in the notification, this is a very, very important line that is given to you. In the notification, there is an annexure, next page, last but one page I think so. There is an Annexure 1 and after that there is an Annexure 2. See here, this is Annexure 2. So in the Annexure 2, there are some guidelines given to you to upload the photograph. How the photograph, what should be the size of the photograph, what should be the quality of the photograph, the signature, the left hand thumb impression, etc., etc. These things are clearly mentioned to you in Annexure 2. You have to follow that, you have to read clearly that Annexure 2, and you have to fill the application, right? So that is very, very important point that we have read just now. So these are the list centers. Centers are also given. So almost every main capital city in the country will be the center, and main towns, just like Andhra Pradesh, there is Andaman and Nicobar, even UTs like Andaman and Nicobar, Port Blair will be one of the center. Andhra Pradesh has got pretty good centers here, Chirala, Guntur, Kadapa, Kakinada, Vijayawada, and etc., and even Delhi, in the state of Delhi NCR, all NCR cities. Okay, so even in the northeastern states like Manipur, all things are also given. Puducherry, UP has got pretty good centers, pretty good number of centers here. So these are all given in the. You can select to whatever the nearest center is available to you according to the distance, and so there are some pro forma released. Proforma A, B, C, depending on if any persons are there who are armed forces, who are serving in the armed forces, or who are form of certificate of the serving personnel, depending on the category, there are some proformas that you have to fill it up. and I think these are the important points. But the good news is, of course, this number, this 5,000 number that we are seeing here, regular vacancies are 5,000, 4,915. Of course, this is somewhat less than the last year's announcement, that is 8,000 vacancies were there. But okay, in this critical stage of COVID and lockdown and everything, 5,000 vacancies is a very good number. So everybody will have a fair chance to get an employment. So not to delay, all the aspirants are requested to fill the application form as early as possible. If any updates are there regarding this exam, definitely we will be trying to inform you as early as possible. Thank you.